Guys, would you believe me if I said I cracked the game Arena Breakout? Today is May 14th, 2026, and once again I'm giving everyone a 4 gold materials drop. Honestly, I can get 5 or 6 of these 4 gold materials in a single day. Let me share my thoughts here. If Arena Breakout really had this kind of drop rate, it honestly wouldn't be any fun at all. Right now, my stash is worth 1,086, but I feel like I have no motivation to play anymore. The drop rate is just way too high. Once again, he spawns in the swamp at the start. Why can't I make the strategy public and instead keep it as our internal training? Because if I made it public, all the major clubs would be done for. With this strategy, you can easily make over 2 million in a single run, and you won't die. There's absolutely no way you'll die. Some of you might not believe it, but honestly, you should have noticed that all my materials come from empty lobbies. Anyway, I can easily get into these empty lobbies 6 or 7 times a day. Anyway, you'll never get less than 2 big gold items per run. Usually you start with 2, and at most you can get up to 6. The first big gold item is called the Aerospace Navigator. That's right, and this isn't even the big gold item that gets announced. The one that gets announced is the positioning module. I have to say, maybe I just have a knack for figuring out how to dig up certain things. I remember a few years ago when I played Sausage Man, I basically broke that game. I beat all the mechanics and gameplay modes, and honestly, the developers must have changed the mechanics at least 30 times because of me. Who would have thought that after all these years, now it's 2026, I've also beaten Enka? To be honest, getting 30 or 40 big gold items a day now just feels kinda empty inside, guys. Alright, here comes the third big gold. It's the National Tapestry. And the last big gold is hiding in the Nuance Courtyard. It's a targeting module. Now, I kinda want to test the developers a bit. My playstyle is totally reasonable. I didn't exploit any bugs or use any illegal methods. Anyway, I don't have much time, so I just grind for about 20 mil in half a day. Guys, do you think they'll ban my account? Alright, today it's another simple 4-character big gold. It's the weekend, so I'll post a tutorial at the end of Saturday. With this playstyle, you can directly access Utopia and confidential files. I've already shared it in the comments. I've already seen more than a dozen people reach Utopia just by learning this method from me, and more than a dozen have cleared confidential files. So far, I've only seen one person do it, but anyway, if you grind like this, you'll get it sooner or later, trust me, it's gonna happen soon.